Hello and welcome to another episode of Excalibur Comics, CCG's Talking Comics. This is our weekly show where we focus on the big books for the week every Wednesday. This week is for August 1st, 2018. As always, we have two locations, one in Texarkana, one in Shreveport. If you need directions or need to contact us, you can do so through our Facebook page, through our email, excaliburccg at gmail.com. Yes, gmail.com. Or through our website, excaliburccg.com. You'll find phone numbers, directions, all that kind of good stuff. And if you can, go see the guys in Texarkana. They're very cool. Still have GeekCon coming up.
Yep.
It's getting closer and closer. About 3 weeks away or so now.
I'm not sure by this day.
17th through the 19th of August. We still have tickets. We should have them all the way up pretty much to the con. Saturdays and weekend passes is all that we have. Anything else, you'll have to go to their website or get it at the door. I can't think of anything else announcement-wise. So let's just dive into this week's comics. I guess I'll start off this week, and this is a big one. This is what the countdown and all those things have been leading to. Infinity Wars #1 of 6 from Jerry Dugan and Mike Diodato. As the Infinity Stones come to Earth, so too comes the war for control over them. But none who wield the stones know the truth about the power they contain or what it would take to bring them to their end. The nature of the universe itself hangs in the balance as we learn the answer to the question on everyone's lips since Infinity War's prime: who is Requiem? And she just, I guess that's the character that did some nasty stuff in this last book this week and killed somebody that was kind of a shock.
Okay. Adventures of the Super Sons, #1 of 12, a DC Comics miniseries with writer Peter J. Tomasi, artist Carlo Barberi, and Art Thibert, and cover artist Dan Mora. The Super Sons are back in an all-new 12-issue miniseries written by Peter J. Tomasi. Check out the lost and secret adventures of Damian Wayne, Robin, and John Kent, Superboy, with this flashback miniseries that takes a deep dive into the bombastic bromance between the sons of the DC Universe's greatest heroes. It's an epic dual storyline that transcends current events as Superboy and Robin find themselves targets of an interstellar team of young badasses called The Gang.
They ran out of names, I guess. So it's just The Gang. So this is a flashback, and I didn't know how they were going to do this. I guess that makes sense because they don't want to step on Bendis' toes with his new Superman stuff, and I'm not sure what the status of...
Well, it says it's an epic dual story, so that could be two characters or kind of go back into current.
Yeah. Okay, well, there you go. Next up for me from Image Comics is Leviathan #1. This is from John Layman and Nick Pitarra. Poor Ryan DeLuca didn't buy enough beer for his party. I don't know how that goes. And while he was out on a beer run, his idiot buddies busted out some mystical arcana and performed a summoning ceremony. I don't know how that goes. A ceremony that summoned a giant monster from hell. Okay, so this one, a lot of people have been waiting for this one, adding this one to their list and all that. So Image right now is my favorite publisher. They're putting out some really cool stuff. So check this one out. It looks like a really cool story.
Okay, Marvel Rising with Miss Marvel and Squirrel Girl. Marvel, obviously, because it's Marvel Rising. Devin Grayson and Various for writers. Raymond Box, or Batch? Oh, I guess Box.
Yeah.
Irene Strilkals, and cover artist Yuriru.
Yep.
Okay. Oh no. When Ember Gwade traps Miss Marvel, Squirrel Girl, and their friends in a video game reality, they'll have to fight their way through the terrifying villain hordes of Ember's imagination. But when they reach the final level, even Ember will be surprised at what they find.
So this is like, they've got this tagged as a #1, but this is the third one of Squirrel Girl and Miss Marvel and all that. So I'm not sure, and it seems to be like a continuing story, so I'm not sure what the deal with the numbering on this is. But
well, Marvel wants to redo all their numbering. Maybe that's what they're doing.
Yeah, and It's really bizarre that, I don't know. If you're reading it, maybe you know. From Dynamite Entertainment, Project Superpowers #1. We had the 0 issue a few weeks ago. A little primer for this one. This is Rob Williams writing, Sergio Davila on the art, and Francesco Mattina doing one of the covers. He's a very popular cover artist. There's, I think, 5 or 6 different covers for this. The Project Superpowers heroes came from the past. Now they have to prove their relevance in the modern world. 21st century threat is coming for us all. What dread secrets does the death-defying devil hold? The lighthouse will rise, and the spirit of the American flag will take on a new host. But will it be enough? Can superheroes still save the day?
Okay, Roberts versus Princesses #1.
Robots. You said
Oh.
Roberts.
Oh, Roberts? Okay, well, that'd be pretty good, though, too.
Everybody named Robert versus princesses.
That'd be pretty fun.
That would be fun.
Robots versus Princesses. And DE.
That's also Dynamite.
Yeah. Todd Matthey for the writer, and artist and cover artist Nicholas Chapoulis. The comic event of the year has arrived. When plucky Princess Zara stumbles upon the Decimator Defector Wheeler, she sets in motion events that will pit the sprightly cleverness of fairy tale princesses against the raw power of giant robots.
Or Roberts.
Or Roberts. The dream match you never thought you'd see begins here. Don't miss it.
Okay, they're just always trying to find these weird little mashups to get to. I still like Astronauts versus Cavemen, but.
Oh, that was pretty good.
All right. Oh, cool. This is actually a first for us. The first time we've ever pimped a WWE book. And I say pimped because pimping ain't easy, and you'll see why. Because this is WWE Attitude Era 2018 Special #1. This is by far my favorite era of wrestling. I love the outlandish stuff they used to do. The more outlandish, the better. This is writer Ryan Ferrier and good old Various, and art by Various. One of the covers is done by Raza. Are you ready? The most iconic time in sports entertainment history comes to life in untold stories of the WWE. This anthology includes stories looking at Stone Cold Steve Austin, the rivalry between the Brothers of Destruction, Undertaker and Kane, and DX's infamous invasion of a certain wrestling program down south. So I remember that episode well. It was very funny. This, I don't normally get WWE books, but I may get this one just because it'd probably bring back some good memories. And that's it for the big #1s and all that for the week. Pretty decent week. Some good stuff coming. I think we'll just move right into our current / back issues of the week. You want to start that off?
Yeah, I read Bone Parish, which I don't have a copy of with me.
That's okay, yeah.
We sold out because everyone seemed to be really interested.
Yes, that went quick.
And not even like halfway through the day it was gone.
No, it was gone quick.
Yeah. It's about having a drug in a family who are creating the drug, and people want to create it for them and not have them be a part of it. Kind of like going big time. And the drug is made out of dead bodies, and you experience the life of that person. So you take a rock star, you get to like be cool all night. That's a really cool premise there.
Yeah. Cullen Bunn he's good at a lot of stuff, but he's really good at horror type stuff.
And I did get confused at the beginning with them introducing characters. There's a lot of people introduced fairly quickly.
Okay.
So you might have to
reread.
Yeah, reread that part.
It happens. Well, cool. Yeah, that's a very good seller. We're trying to get more of those back in, so hopefully we'll have some on the shelf by the weekend. I'm going to do another collection this time. This one, actually, we just got back in. They just did a new printing of this. I have not read this since it came out, like, I guess it was 90s, early 2000s. But Batman Thrill Killer. New collection. This actually has Thrill Killer 1 through 3 and the Thrill Killer 62 one-shot. This is a DC, what they used to call Elseworlds. They don't brand that on here. Not sure why, but they don't really use that tag anymore. But this is a what-if story that takes place in the early 60s. Batman's kind of retired. Robin and Batgirl are the defenders of Gotham. There's a female Joker. It's a really cool story. It's the backdrop, of course, is the early days of the Vietnam War. They mentioned that. There's it's the swinging '60s, so lots of fun stuff. This is Howard Chaykin did the writing on this, and Dan Brereton did the art. And of course, you know, something happens with, I won't spoil it, something happens with Robin. Batman winds up coming back. Bruce Wayne winds up coming back being Batman and all that. But it's a fun story. Very, very popular. I can't believe this thing was out of print so long, because people ask about this, and it's one of the best Elseworlds I ever read. So we have this back in stock, and it's a new printing, and this is $16.99 for the collection. So if you're interested in that, come get it, and we should be able to keep that in stock for the foreseeable future. And that's it. Very fast show, but that's okay. As always, like, share,
Subscribe.
Give us a thumbs up, all that kind of good stuff. Comment down below. What did you think about the show? What do you think about the comics for next week? Do you have anything else that you're looking forward to coming out next week? You can mention that in the comments below.
Do you understand the numbering of Marvel Rising?
I don't. That's the third #1 in like a month and a half, and it's the same characters, and I think it's the same story. I don't know. Anyway, that's cool. Until then, keep reading good comics, and we will see you next time.